What if the internet just stopped? Not for a few hours like when your Wi-Fi dies. Not even for a few days like when a shark bites a submarine cable. I mean, forever. 1 minute memes and cat videos exist, the next minute gone. Basically, humanity would go through the 5 stages of grief. But instead of denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance, it would be Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, crying, and then trading goats for rent. First, how could this even happen? The internet isn't a place. It's cables, satellites, servers, and giant warehouses that hum louder than jet engines. To shut it down forever, you'd need to 1. Cut every undersea cable. 2. Shut down every server farm. 3. Disable every satellite. 4. And convince every computer nerd with a ham radio to stop tinkering. So, let's assume some mysterious cosmic glitch wipes it all out instantly. Within minutes, chaos begins. Modern banking? 100% internet. Credit cards run through online networks. Try to buy coffee, and the cashier can't confirm payment. Congratulations, your latte now costs a chicken. Stock markets? Gone. $100 trillion in assets erased. The New York Stock Exchange processes 350 billion messages per day. Without the internet, traders would be forced to use phones, which also use the internet. Air travel? Messy. Planes rely on live weather, flight paths, and scheduling. Suddenly, 9,000 flights lose coordination. Pilots would have to radio like it's 1950. Landings would be experimental. And GPS, the satellites still work, but your phone's map app doesn't. Without downloads, you're back to paper maps. Ask anyone under 25 how to read one. You'll get the same look you'd get if you asked them to churn butter. Email alone is 320 billion messages a day. That's 37 million per second. If humans switched to handwritten letters, we'd need 74 billion sheets of paper daily. An Amazon rainforest every 3 weeks. Netflix streams 450,000 terabytes a day. Replacing that with DVDs means shipping 90 million discs daily. That's a UPS caravan from Los Angeles to New York and back twice. Google search? 8.5 billion queries daily. If people asked librarians instead, each one would need to answer 2,500 questions per second. The first question would be, what's a library? As weeks pass, supply chains collapse. Even cereal boxes are tracked online. Hospitals lose instant access to medical records. Emergency systems sputter. And socially, influencers without TikTok would get jobs. Conspiracy theorists would have to meet in person, which means they'd either destroy each other or start dating. And millions would rediscover a terrifying invention, boredom. Long term, humanity survives. We lived without the internet for 99.9% of history, but the adjustment would be brutal. GDP would collapse, lifespans would shrink, and teens would rediscover passing notes in class. Now the only messaging app left. The ultimate irony? With no internet, you wouldn't even be able to watch this video. Plus, could people build a new internet? Yes, mesh networks, satellites, improvised servers. But knowing us, we'd spend 20 years rebuilding it, just to fill it with cat videos again.